Ah, sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Freddy Always. Thank you very much for being here. It's always a pleasure and an honor to have you guys on my channel. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why I started a YouTube channel. I have about 5 reasons that I wrote down that are kind of like the main reasons why I started the channel and continue to start. Obviously, there's one more that I don't know why I forgot. That's like the main reason now, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. And if you want to know why I started a channel and if I am actually making an income from it, because I am kind of sort of making money from doing this channel. But I will get into it in the probably towards the end of the video. I would love for you guys, if you guys have any questions about my channel, about the equipment that I use, write it down below. And or you can follow me on Instagram at Freddy Always _ photos. There, obviously, you could DM me and ask me any question that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the video from 1 to 5, and then at the end we'll talk about finances. That'll be fun. Everybody likes talking about money, right? Number 1, YouTube. It was definitely a way to express myself. For those that don't know, I'm a Christian and I attend church, and I am not now anymore. I'm not the sound guy anymore, but I used to be for about 5 years in my original church. And God did not bless me with the patience, because I know that God could bless me with the gifts of actually playing instruments, but He did not bless me with the patience to actually sit down and learn an instrument. So I had to get creative, or find another way to help in the church and serve in the creative space, because I love to be creative and to express myself in that way, creating things or helping with technology or microphones or cameras and stuff. Or at least I was really drawn to it. And for about 5 years, I became the sound guy, which is crazy because before that, I wasn't into microphones, I wasn't into cables, I wasn't into cameras, I wasn't into computers. I literally did not know how to use these things. And because of the opportunity that the church gave me, I was able to pick up on all these technologies and have a reason to actually purchase and use. And now, even though I'm not a creative when it comes to music or other things, I now have a form to express myself, which honestly is one of the biggest things I love about YouTube, that allows me to have a reason to throw out my creative things that I do online for other people to enjoy and see what I do. Number 2 is because I'm also a fan of YouTube. I watched so many channels throughout the years and I got obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with YouTube. I love it, and sometimes I get in trouble because I'm supposed to be paying attention to something else, and I just find myself jumping on the phone and watching channels that I'm a big fan of. It started in the beginning with a whole bunch of gun channels. I got into prepping, shooting, and preparing for those doomsday preppers. The doomsday preppers. Saving, stockpiling rice and beans, guns and bullets, and for anarchy or the SHTF, alien invasion zombies. And I was literally watching those videos all the time. I ate them up like hotcakes. And at that time, when I started watching YouTube a lot of people would be posting almost every single day talking about the same subject that I was obsessed with. And I ended up buying a couple guns, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, those channels were like, man, I used to love them so much. And then eventually I started shifting, and then I got into finances. I started paying off debt, which I paid off about $30,000 in 3 years. And I was obsessed watching those channels. And once I got into those channels, yeah, it was really inspiring. Obviously, it became watching videos about people that are teaching, right? I mean, they were teaching me about guns, but now they're teaching me about finances. And it was really being effective in my everyday life because I was actually paying off debt, saving money, and being a good steward of my finances. So yeah, YouTube is definitely a passion project that helps many people and definitely helped me. So I wanted to do the same thing for others. So that's number two. Number three, it became a hobby. For me, I did not have a hobby. For the most part, I was always thinking, what should I do? Like I always wanted to do something. I always get home from work and had nothing to do with my life before besides watching TV and watching movies. I'm a big fan of movies too, and I didn't have nothing to do in my life when it came to hobbies. And I was like, I was in church, obviously, and I was doing all these things with cameras and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I love YouTube so much. I'm learning a lot about these other all these technologies, and I was like, you know what? I should start a YouTube channel. I can express myself. I can use the technology that I'm already using in church, and create things for others because I'm always receiving. So I want to give back to the community, the YouTube community, the people that consume. And yeah, it became a good hobby that I literally enjoy. And for those that watch my channel, you should know I don't care if I get 1 view, 3 views, 4 views, 10 views. Obviously, the more the better. But I'm more into what it is to just create and just talk to the camera and have fun with it. So for sure, yeah, it became a hobby. Number four, it actually became a source of income. No, I'm not getting paid by AdSense. No, I'm not making no brand deals. But just the fact that people might know that I'm into cameras or podcasting or anything to do with photos, which I do on my Instagram. Again, follow me on Instagram so you can, check out my photos and maybe I could throw a photo of you, right? When I got into this, people started noticing that I'm into cameras and I'm decent at it and I take really good photos. And here and there, people have been talking to me, calling me, texting me, DMing me, and asking me for certain little jobs like making a video for a wedding or doing a video for a gender reveal or just regular photo shoots. And just because I'm not making money on YouTube, it is opening doors for other sources of income that has to do with cameras. So especially now that I have a great camera, that the A7 IV Sony, I'm really benefiting from having such a high quality camera, and which was a gift from my girlfriend, by the way. So shout out to her, Jesly Lopez. She's awesome, and she's a great supporter to the channel and to me in everything I do. So that's definitely a shout out. Number five reason why I started a YouTube channel. When I first started the channel, I really didn't know what to talk about or what to do the channel about. Create what to do with the channel, what direction, what niche. I did not have many reasons because I had I was into guns, but I didn't want to post guns everywhere on YouTube. It was prepping and preparing for whatever, but I was already, by the time I started YouTube, I was already shifting to another finances and stuff. And I kind of didn't want to talk about money either because it's kind of personal. So at that time I was in church, so of course again, and I was like, something that is always in my mind now is talking about God. God did change my life. He created. I became a new creature in Him. Now I'm called a son of God, and I wanted to express myself that way too. So it's something that's in my life constantly, and I could always talk about that's always a constant in my life is Christianity in my life. So, when the time that I started the channel, if you go back to my original episode, the first one, which sounds horrible and it looks horrible too, the lights and the settings in the camera are so bad. But that video, you'll see that it was literally foretelling of what my channel was going to be about. It was going to be a Christian channel. And not only that, but the thing is, I was so bad at cameras at that time that I just it died down so fast for me that it got bad. So then eventually I started a podcast with my friend in Spanish. I turned this channel into a Spanish po- Christian podcast, and that didn't turn out good. Not because of him, but just because the speaking in Spanish is not that good for me. So what I did was we just stopped, and then I just started doing vlogs with um, my girlfriend, or whenever I wanted to do a vlog. Which is another thing that I loved about YouTube, is creating vlogs. So it became a hobby. I started doing vlogs and recording memories that are so important to me, that I'm so glad that I have now. Between no, that you know, recording my friends, my girlfriend, my family, and I have all these memories that are gonna be with me forever. So, but at the end of the day, it gives me an outlet to talk about Christianity, talk about Jesus, and talk about God and the church and my life, and my walk in that. And there's no better blessing to do that. Obviously, that's the last thing that Jesus talked to us, told us to do in the flesh. Besides, Revelation, when he came back and talked to John, it was to express and talk about Jesus, make disciples and stuff. And obviously, having a YouTube channel where I can expose myself and talk to people, I get to express myself and tell people, hey, listen, there is a God out there, and he loves you, and he died on the cross for you, and all that's good stuff. So yeah, those are the reasons why I started a YouTube channel. It's been a blessing. It's so much fun. Shout out to the people that support me, that watch my channel, the ones that always give a like, even if it's a few people. At this point, right now, I'm at 1,135 subscribers, and if anything, I get like maybe like 100 views. Sometimes I get 10, sometimes I get 50. But you know what? I don't care. I just do it for fun. I do it for to enjoy. I enjoy myself, and I get to share it to my friends, and they like it, and they talk about it, and it's always a fun thing. So, but nothing. If you got this far, please give it a like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. That's all I want. I want to talk to you guys. I want to have a community. I desperately want to have a community that I could talk to. Like when I'm making a YouTube video, I'm like, oh, listen, I want to talk to you guys. I want to express myself to you guys, and how, like, I'm talking to my friends, my online friends out there. So definitely give it a like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, Freddy always underscore photos, and we can have a dialogue there if we really have to, and that'll be great too. So thanks for watching. This was a different style of video where I'm just talking to the camera casually. So yeah, it's fun. Bye.
Haha, sorry.